I'm making a glove mold for the larger of the two prototype speaker shells. And it'll get probably 5 or 6 coats of silicone like this. And I put dyes in the silicone so I can see what I've done and haven't done. And I'm going to fill these angle pieces up with silicone to make some key features that will help this mold lock into a hard shell that's going to go around it for support. Here you can see the key features. It was used to make these pyramid-shaped alignment pins, and also these, I don't know what you would call them, these other features that will help the silicone lock in. And these other lumps are also key features to help the silicone lock in. And they're wider at the top, so they should shove into a hole in the outer shell and lock the silicone in place. And the outer shell is made with this polymer clay that comes in like a black half and a white half, and you mix them to make gray. And I'm using some regular clay to put these little wedge-shaped pieces in before I finish the other half of the mold. And that regular clay will make these spots that a screwdriver can get into to pry the two halves apart. And that's what the first half looks like. And the second half. You can clearly see the key features in the shell. And this is a mistake. I'm marking on the silicone where the two halves go together. And that Sharpie marker actually went through and wound up making a mark on the part that was cast in there. And the talcum powder lets the silicone slide over itself, because you're basically going to have to roll it up and invert it to get the original model out of the mold.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
So eventually it does come off of the original model. And it turned out better than I expected.
Well, I'll tell you, one problem I expected was cure inhibition, where I can see the polyester resin. Because I did have that problem with the other silicones, and I don't see it. This is Dragon Skin 10, and yeah, I expected to throw this mold away and learn from my mistakes and make a new one. I don't know, I might be able to use this.
So now I can turn the mold right side out and assemble the empty silicone into the hardened clay shell. I'm basically putting this back together with the model no longer inside. Oh yeah, and the holes that I drilled are for bolts that go through and some wing nuts to hold the shell together. So this first layer I'm pouring in some gel coat and then rotationally molding that until the gel coat sets up. And the second layer is also gel coat, but it has a whole lot of chopped fibers and milled fibers mixed in with it. And once that's set up, so it's not moving around, I have to blow a fan into it to get the fumes out so that it doesn't make that alligatoring pattern on the part. And this is the part.
Okay, so there's some stuff stuck in it because there was a bunch of junk in the mold. I kind of expected that. There's a little lump there, probably from some air bubbles in the mold rubber. Oh yeah, there's a little chip came out of the edge here, because that comes to a pretty sharp point. I might have to redo that. There's a little tiny lump in here that would prevent the speaker from going in without some sanding. And the worst part of all, I don't know how well it shows up. There's a little ridge going along here, like there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up very well. I think that ridge was caused by this key feature here not settling into the spot in the shell where it's supposed to.